to be given the chance to introduce our next speaker, Dr. FARAMAS. She's a German national gender sociologist. She graduated from London University in 2016, and her area of specialization is visual culture of fashion. Dr. FARAMAS has Bachelor of Arts and Master of Arts in Fashion Design and Design Technology. She is the founder and also the creative director of FARAMAS Fashion, a well-known international fashion brand centered around the core concept of beauty beyond body. Dr. FARAMAS has based her Sandra Berhad company and her life in Malaysia since 2007. Alongside being an entrepreneur, an award-winning international fashion designer, and a scholar in women's studies, Dr. FARAMAS has been organizing various non-profit workshops and training sessions in the field of fashion and lifestyles, in which she has taught women from all walks of life how to build up their confidence and to establish an independent career. A career through which they not only can establish themselves as entrepreneurs, but also, in general, change the perception of women in societies by setting examples. Let's give it up for our Dr. FARAMAS to take the center stage and give them insight on today's event.
Greetings and warm welcome, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests. Through the nature of my profession, both as a scholar in women's studies and as a fashion designer, I've come across a considerable number of women, so beautiful, talented, and smart, yet with the heartbreaking "I am not good enough" view on themselves. We women have to be always extraordinary, but somehow we are always doing it not good enough. Somehow we are doing it wrong. You have to be thin, but not too thin. You can never say, "I want to be thin." You have to say, "I want to be healthy." Yet you are expected to be thin. You have to have money, but you can't ask for money, because that's not very intelligent. You have to be a boss, but you can't be bossy. You have to lead, but you can't squash other people's ideas. You're supposed to love being a mother, but you don't talk about your kids all the time. You have to be a career woman, but also always be looking out for other people. You're supposed to stay pretty for men, but not so pretty that you tempt them, or that you threaten other women, because you're supposed to be part of the sisterhood. Yet, always stand out, and always be grateful. But never forget that the system is manipulated, so find a way to acknowledge that. But don't forget to be grateful. It's hard, and it's contradicting, isn't it? So the pressure's on, and women are tired, exhausted actually, exhausted of seeing themselves and other women around them, tying them into knots to be liked, not only on the social media, but also in the level of day-to-day life. Now the question to women who are bending over backwards to be liked is, ladies, do you like you? We want to be liked, to be included, because that feeling of isolation can be devastating. My, oh my, the fashion industry feeds, fires up, and feasts on this devastation, on this feeling of insecurity in us women. What we often tend to forget is that fashion isn't just about clothing. It's a reflection of our society, culture, and individual identities. The idea of beauty beyond body in FARAMAS Fashion is born out of the respect for the socio-cultural fabric and individual identities. The nature of our designs is recognizing beauty not in a flawless, perfect image, but in embracing the reality of a person with whatever lifestyle they have, regardless of race, ethnicity, size, gender, age, ability, nationality, or religion. For decades, the fashion world has predominantly showcased a narrow definition of beauty, often excluding various ethnicities, body types, and identities. However, in recent years, there has been a noticeable transformation. Fashion designers, influencers, and brands are embracing inclusivity, celebrating diversity and uniqueness. One of the pivotal moments in this transformation was the rise of the body positivity movement. It challenged the traditional standards of beauty by promoting self-love, acceptance, and the celebration of all body shapes and sizes. Brands started featuring diverse models in their campaigns, breaking the stereotypes of the ideal body and fostering inclusivity. Moreover, the call for racial diversity in fashion has gained momentum. People of different ethnic backgrounds are being recognized and celebrated on runways, in magazines, and in advertising campaigns. This shift is vital as it allows individuals to see themselves represented in an industry that influences societal perception of beauty and style. Inclusivity isn't limited to race and body size. It also encompasses gender identity and expression. Fashion is becoming more gender fluid, breaking free from the confines of binary clothing. Designers are creating collections that cater to all genders, empowering individuals to express themselves authentically without fear of judgment. The importance of inclusivity in fashion extends beyond representation. It's about creating a sense of belonging and acceptance. When individuals see themselves reflected in the industry, it fosters a feeling of validation and empowerment, encouraging self-expression without the fear of judgment or societal constraints. Education, of course, plays a crucial role in promoting inclusivity within the fashion industry. Institutions and organizations are implementing programs that promote diversity in design, encouraging emerging designers to create for a wide spectrum of individuals. However, while we progress in embracing inclusivity, there's still work to be done. Challenges such as tokenism, where diversity is superficially showcased. We must be careful with that. And lack of genuine representation persists. For this movement not to lose momentum and fade away, it takes more than changes in the fashion world. Private institutions and government organizations, the media and the industry need to move beyond performative gestures and embrace inclusivity as an inherent value woven into the fabric of every aspect of fashion. The evolution towards inclusivity and diversity in fashion is not only a moral imperative, but also a catalyst for innovation and societal change. It's a celebration of individuality, a validation of diverse identities, and a movement towards a more equitable and accepting world. As we continue this journey, let's champion inclusivity, empower diverse voices, and reshape the fashion landscape for the generations to come.